What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is EspressoTK, and welcome back to another Advanced Warfare video here today on my channel. Today, we got another best class setup video here for you guys. This one, I absolutely love this class that I'm using. I've been using it the past couple of days, and I'm just ripping people apart. It is absolutely insane. It's something that you wouldn't necessarily think is too overpowered or too strong, but holy crap, do you rip people apart with this. So, this class setup, I hope you guys do enjoy. Again, like I've said with this past one, and then my previous videos last year with the best class setups, these are suited towards my playstyle. They may not necessarily be the same exact thing that you like, and if that's the case, well then by all means, you don't have to use the class. I'm just introducing you guys my playstyle here, this class that I've been just tearing it up with recently, and I want to share it with you guys. So, without further ado, let's get right into the class setup. So this one, we're going to be using the IMR, the Integrated Munitions Rifle. This one was a gun that I wanted to give a good, decent amount of tries since I got the game and since the game launched, but I never really gave it much look because the Ball 27 was ridiculously OP. It was the gun that everybody was using and pretty much you had to use unless you were actually wanting to die in-game all the time. Now, that's something that I don't want to do, and it's something that I finally found a way to counter this because this gun is made for range, but you can also pick people off close range if you have a good enough trigger finger. Now, it is a burst weapon, so that's why I'm saying you need a good trigger finger. If you want to get some consecutive shots off and make it really fast, this gun can almost be seeming like the equivalent to the M8 in my opinion. Again, burst fire, really quick, but is also really powerful. So, the attachments that I run on this are a red dot and a silencer. I'm not a huge fan of the iron sights on this weapon, so a red dot is pretty much needed in my opinion. A quick draw handle would help, but it's not something that I've found to be too detrimental by not running it. The silencer keeps you off the radar unless you're using exo movements, but I don't mind too much about that. I will let them come to me with those. But the silencer is very nice, and with the range and the close quarters combat, the damage is not decreased too much like a silencer usually would when in gunfights. So it's something that is pretty good and pretty balanced overall in terms of how the damage works there in your favor. Maybe not so much if you're going up against it, but whenever you're using it, it's a great tool. Now, I run a secondary on this class for once, an Atlas 45 pistol. I'll usually run my variant of it. If not, I'll just have the normal standard one. Going along with perks, we have lightweight, cold-blooded, scavenger, and then toughness. These 4 perks are pretty much my primary go-to perks for every single class setup that I use, simply because they're ones that work well for me. Now, my exo ability is stim because I will like to run into corners sometimes with people going at gunfights. It's nice to have that little bit of extra added health there. Semtex is the lethal that I run simply because it's always nice to have a grenade on you. It's not necessary, but I like to have it. Obviously, we're running a perk 3 greed on this to have 3 perks in the tier 3 slots, and then my score streaks to round it all off are UAV and orbital care package. Now I have both of these upgraded with support, threat detection, and extra assists on the UAV, as well as the orbital care package is support and better odds. Speaking a little bit on these score streaks, that UAV I would highly recommend to anybody that runs a UAV, especially if you're running solo. It helps tremendously. You can pretty much see where the enemies are at every single point in time that you have it, and I guarantee you'll get to at least half of the score needed for your next UAV just on that UAV that you call in. If you run it like this, it is so helpful and extremely useful whenever you're going in gunfights against multiple enemies. So that's the class setup right there, ladies and gentlemen. What are the practical uses of this though? Pretty much long-range kills. This is something that you're going to get a ton if you have good accuracy. You're going to be able to pick people off before they even have a chance to get the shot off on you. This thing, if you have a good trigger finger and good accuracy, is ridiculous. It's something that can rack up kills if you can use it right, as well as adjust to playstyles, both close quarters and long range. So that is all for this class setup, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me just think down there in the comment section down below about this specific class setup. If you did like the video, be sure to leave a like rating down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace if you would check that, always greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare content. Any new news and information, you guys know exactly where to find it right here up on my channel. I'm going to be doing some more best class setup guides for you guys here in the coming future. Weapon guides coming soon as well. I'm just working on the time to get all that set up, but hopefully you guys stick around for all that cool stuff. So thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name's been EspressoTK. As always, if you're having a great day, I shall see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.
Surprise, motherfucker.